Greetings, it is I, Ryuji Dread. Today is the Christmas Carol Watch-Along. We're getting into this one real quick. All the information is available on the start of 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play. Alright, so we have Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, trademark. This is 1938, A Christmas Carol. You will have to have the movie queued up on your end. Information is available in the description as to where you can watch it. Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer presents Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. This is going to lead us into Christmas night, Dread Night, so that's why I wanted to start very fast. So it could be timed out mostly on par with the actual Christmas. Alright, so we got Hark the Heralds, directed by Edwin L. Marin. Screenplay by Hugo Butler. This is produced by Joseph L. Makowitz. Music score by Franz Waxman. Recording director Douglas Shear. Art director Cedric Gibbons. Associate John Detween. That would be associate director or producer. Okay. Cast: Ebenezer Scrooge, played by Reginald Owen. Bob Cratchit, Jean Lockhart, Miss Cratchit, Kathleen Lockhart. Interesting. Tiny Tim, Terry Kilburn, Fred, Barry Mackay, Bess, Lynn Carver, Marley's Ghost, Leo G. Carroll, Spirit of Christmas Present, Lionel Beham. It goes too quickly to be able to read all those names, unfortunately. Right, so we're treated more than a century ago in London on Christmas Eve. Just in case you're wondering, it takes place in London, this one. Okay, the snow is falling. Everything seems very happy. We have whimsical music, jingle bells to give you the idea that this is a very merry time of the year, that it's Christmas season. We see children playing. That's to convey that's a happy time again. You have people smiling and happy. We have this guy with this top hat. The guy behind him is falling. There's smiles all around. A very happy time for everyone. Look at this guy here. What is he going to do? Is he trying to trip the children? Have a try at it. What is going on here? Is he going to stop these children? Is he trying to slide? He might break his ankle doing that. That's some very nice lighting there. Look at that kid. Beat the record. That's Tiny Tim, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it? Huh? Ooh, look at Albert. He's flying, too. Oh, boy. He's happy, too. So, it's interesting. Who's this guy, by the way? Try to beat his record. Look at him. Oh, it's the governor. Okay. Oh, look at his leg. Has, like, polio, maybe, of some sort? Oh, he's gonna help him slide? Interesting. The governor was very, very kind to him. Interesting. Look at this happy music. They're gonna make a record together. He's very nice and loving to him. For what a kind dude. Look at that. Good job, Tiny Tim. Oh, man. He's a little out of breath, too. The team. Yeah, probably never fell down. Him? He's gonna slip now, isn't he? Oh, he got pushed by somebody. Who pushed him? Who's that? Uh-oh. He knocked into the governor. He might get in trouble. Oh, it's his brother. Uh-oh. He broke his record. He's nice that he's not very mean. So it's the Cratchits. Tim Cratchit. Yeah, Bob Cratchit's sons. Why? He knows his father well. Oh, so that's why. It's a convenient plot device. List of things that he wants. Why can't they go? They're blowing off the responsibility to the governor. Wow, that's a very nice governor. Don't they want to? They don't want to see his father. Why? Oh, they don't want to see Mr. Scrooge. Oh, he isn't. Oh boy, he's giving him the look. He knew Mr. Scrooge was... It's his uncle. Wow, the governor is Mr. Scrooge's nephew. Interesting. That would scare anybody, right? Wow. So we have the happy music again. So the governor is in, like, very good spirits. That's Christmas. He's making his way to see Bob Cratchit. Or is he there to see his uncle? Maybe to see his uncle, I would assume. Scrooge and Marley. Very nicely well lit there. You can see that the light is coming from the side so you can't see. This would be regular incandescent light because they didn't have DMI back then. Oh, look at this. Merry Christmas. Because you didn't need a DMI lights back then because it was black and white. That's why. DMI didn't really come back into play until, like, color picture. Interesting. Tim. Nice top lighting there, too. So that's lit from the top area. Most likely this was done on a stage. Sound set. So they probably have, like, a crane from above directing the light towards the right-hand side. Potentially. Oh, he doesn't like the way it's cool. We brought it some wine for him. Less bleak. Ooh. Yummy wine. What type of wine? It's good wine. So he got himself very good wine for his uncle. Oh, man. We don't have a glass. If you get the glass from Scrooge's office, he might punish you, bro. I don't know if you want to steal a glass from Scrooge's office without him getting angry at you. Uh-oh. Should they really be taking a drink? I know he's the governor, but... Cough medicine? Ooh, it smells bad. We will what? We will have more... Oh, he's gonna get in trouble. Maybe Bob's gonna get fired for this. I don't know if that's a good idea, man. Maybe you shouldn't do that. You should be careful. I don't know, Bob. Oh, boy. I was very happy to see him. Uh-oh. Look who walked in. The music picked up as very dramatic, and you see his scowl on his face to convey he's not happy. He's confused what's going on. Oh, humbug. Look at that. He's crotchety and angry. Humbug, I said. Humbug, I mean. Merry Christmas. He's not happy with him. What right of you to be merry? You're not poor enough? Wow. Wow. Contrast and styles. He lives in a world of fools. Merry Christmas. Wow. He just is a very angry rich guy. Not much different than a lot of people in this world in this day and age. If he could work his will? Wow. Look at how angry he is. Wow. Keep Christmas his own way. Wow. Jeez. He really, really, really hates Christmas. The actor did a phenomenal job just in this opening sequence. Huh. Christmas. He's trying to teach him the spirit of Christmas. It's a good time. So it's interesting. Two sides of Christmas here. The angry, crotchety side and the very love and kindly side. Interesting contrast in people. Look at Bob Cratchit. He's very happy about that, but... And Cratchit's going to get in trouble, perhaps. Look at Scrooge. Therefore... Yeah. He believes it. Wow. This governor is a very, very good guy. Uh-oh, Bob's clapping. I wouldn't do that. Notice how Bob, when he started clapping... Oh. Oh, man. Losing your situation. He's gonna fire him. Oh, boy. He better get to work, then. He is a Spickles. Well, isn't he the governor? Didn't I say governor? Oh, he's inviting him to dinner despite the fact that he's being a jerk. His fiance. Yeah. He is engaged. I guess he... Why? Wow, that's rough. He fell in love. Oh boy, he's giving him a scowl. Look. Yeah, why not? As soon as he has enough money to do so. Wow, has she tried her relatives? That's messed up. He didn't come for money. Good afternoon. He wasn't asking him for money. Why are they enemies? Good afternoon. He's going to keep his Christmas spirit to the last. What? Merry Christmas. Good afternoon. And a Happy New Year. Wow. Scrooge really hates Christmas. Big time. To his wife to be... The drink, though, man. Bob can't even take that drink. He'll get in trouble for it, almost certainly. Who's this? Oh, it's two guys. These are probably the two guys that are collecting money, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My name is Scrooge. Look at his body posture to convey that he's even crotchety and grumpy. 7 years ago. Wow. He died on a Christmas Eve? That's something you didn't get from the Mickey's Christmas Carol special. Oh, so what's wrong? Surviving partner. His wife? So why did he get the actual partnership then? Oh, they're asking for money for the poor, trying to raise funds for the poor. Look at Bob. Bob is shaking his head in an agreement. They're trying to sell him on this. Are there no prisons? That's messed up. Why are you suggesting that? The workhouses. The sweatshops, that's what he's referring to, right? Oh, man. Wow. Yes, Christmas cheer. They're trying to help the poor, and he's not going to have any of it. Look at him. Look at his blank stare. Nothing. He told that ice cold. No. He wishes to be left alone. Wow. That line delivery. Look at how stoic it is. They cost enough. Wow. Why can't they go there? If they are die, they better do it. Look at those. Damn, man. This Scrooge is probably one of the most evil and vile Scrooges out of everybody. Look at them. They're in disbelief with their facial expression. Listen to the music, too. It's like a very cantankerous type of song. He's rushing them away. Come back. Look at how angry. Look at even Bob Cratchit. Bob Cratchit, like, literally, anytime Scrooge looks at him, jumps in fear. That's how fearful he is of this man. And the thing is, Scrooge is a very influential man because of how rich he is compared to everybody else in this town. Like, if Scrooge really wanted to, he could make a huge difference in this town just with his wealth. But he doesn't choose to do that because he wants to be a stingy, greedy old miser. He took the drink. That's funny. Very, very funny. He drank on the job. I wonder if anybody's going to notice that. Probably not. I mean, to work for Scrooge, Ebenezer Scrooge, you would probably have to have a very stiff drink. Would you not? Oh, how much did he drink of that? Looks like he was drinking the whole bottle. Looks like he might be falling asleep even. That might not be good for them. Uh-oh. He's half-hour purse. Close up, close up. Don't work overtime. You might make something of yourself. Wow, that's rude. So rude, bro. He's gonna work all day. Not convenient. It's not fair. Wow. Considered ill-used. Wow, he's so mean. Once a year. Every 25th December, pick in the pocket? Yes, he'll have to have the whole day. Be there earlier the next day. Wow. I mean, the guy's work literally a half hour later for you, bro. What's Bob trying to do? My wages? Full due? Can't wait to spend them. I mean, you didn't pay him yet? Damn, Scrooge. That's rough. That's rude. He wasn't even gonna pay the dude. Talk about that miser. Uh-oh. He's got the bottle of alcohol. Is he gonna pour himself a drink? Does Scrooge drink? No, he threw it in the garbage? Or is he gonna take a sip? He's smelling it. It smells good. Oh, he's gonna keep it in his back pocket. Okay, that's what's up. You don't waste good alcohol, Scrooge. At least he's smart thinking in that retrospect. Meanwhile, in town, we have... This guy was referred to as the governor. No, that's Bob Cratchit. Well, he got pelted with snowballs. The snowball fight? The poor dude is like maybe a little bit drunk. Notice the music again to convey that this is something whimsical and magical. Notice the shadows very well done in terms of the lighting here. It's actually way easier to light for black and white films than it is actually our type of films, because all you have to do is shine an incandescent light, as opposed to, like, with color, you have various different things you have to worry about, like the color of the room, whether it's nighttime, because then you'll have to use a DMI, whether you need red, green, yellow lighting to simulate something, and then you got to use gels and scrims. It was much, much easier to light in black and white back then. Oh, Scrooge. They're gonna throw snowballs at Scrooge? Bob Cratchit just got fired. Oh my goodness. They just tricked Bob Cratchit into that. He's gonna get fired. He's gonna get fired so big time for that. Uh-oh. And it's his boss, too. He didn't know. It wasn't a joke, per se. Is he gonna get... Oh, the hat got run over, too. He's gonna get fired. He's so getting fired for that. It's all over for him. He didn't know. Oh, he's firing him. Wow. He fired him. He fired him on Christmas Eve. A week's notice. Wow. Because of this hat. He owes him a shilling. He's gonna even make him pay for a shilling. What a jackass, right? This guy's jerky, jerky, jerky. The true most evil Scrooge I've ever seen in cinema history. Oh, governor, because they tell everybody governor, right? Poor dude, man. Poor dude just lost his job because of a practical joke that was with children. How are you gonna go home and tell your family I got fired on Christmas Eve? He's devastated. Because he has to provide for his children. Look at that. Is he thinking on stealing something? He's trying to find the Christmas spirit, despite the fact. What is the joy in that? Oh, because of the bird's neck? Is he going crazy? He just finds that funny. Merry Christmas. Even though, despite the fact this dude got fired today, he still has found a way to keep his holiday spirit. He's gonna buy a goose. Can he even afford a goose that size? Probably not. I guess he figures he should celebrate before he tells his family that they're gonna get fired. Poor dude. And they're... Potato. He's gonna spend all his salary for this big feast. And eight. Wow. I guess this is how he's gonna break the news to his family that they got fired. Whimsical music. I mean, he's still got his holiday spirit, though. He's gonna spend all his money. How are they gonna pay for his house? I hope he doesn't have to pay a mortgage still or something, because if not, they're gonna be in the poorhouse. Put him in his back pocket. Wow. Wow. I mean, say what you want about Bob Cratchit. At least he was a true capitalist. He was there helping the economy flow still. It's his wife. And remember, these two are actually married in real life, these two actors together, so it's kind of a good synergy between them, because they're actually really a true loving couple. Look at all that stuff. And she's very happy to find out. Oh, because remember the Christmas list. He had to go buy all the stuff from the Christmas list. Man, and the children are happy. How is he gonna break this to them that they got fired, though, I wonder? He's very happy he's giving them a wing. We got Tiny Tim. The lighting there? No, it's not veal. Tripe. Tripe is disgusting. It's not sausages. Goose. How can you afford the goose, though, right? Look at that. It's an actual goose. They're happy over this dead animal that they still have. The mother has to skin and do everything to, right? That's random, right? I've never seen so many people happy for a dead goose that you gotta, like, de-skin and everything. Is he gonna break the news to the wife? Yeah. Yeah, he was. He was angry. Oh, is he not gonna tell them? He's got the day off. Don't want to talk about him tonight. Oh, he doesn't want to tell them that he got fired. So he's gonna wait till after Christmas to tell them that they got fired? That's messed up. Well, I mean, Bob doesn't want to ruin their Christmas, I suppose, right? That's the true thing to do, I suppose. Meanwhile, we got Ebenezer Scrooge here. What is he doing? Who's paying him? What's he paying for? What is going on? Was he at a restaurant? It looks like he was at a restaurant eating. We were there having something in a bar. Yeah, who's eating, it looks like. Oh, there's the Christmas carolers outside. Is Scrooge gonna do something to them? They are very off sync, off cue even. No, he knocked them away. Remember, he doesn't want to spend any more money than he needs to necessarily. A true miser through and through. Look how Cratchit is. Even his clothes make him look uptight. That's a very well costume design there. When you can convey that somebody's uptight even with their clothing options and how tightly fitted it is, that is truly a cinema masterpiece there. The lighting there to convey the moonlight, but you just have to use an incandescent light because it's black and white. So you don't have to worry about stuff like blue lighting. Oh, look at that. Nice transitional effect. Bob Marley. You saw him through the door. Oh, Scrooge is freaking out. Remember, Scrooge did say Bob Marley died 7 years ago. On this very, very night. So how fitting that Bob Marley would come to visit him now. Right? It makes a lot of sense. Listen to the music. Very whimsical. Very eerie. Very off-putting. Oh, very, very, very off-putting there. Very, very off-putting. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. So he's walking around. We know that we have Somebody following him. Definitely, definitely. It's the ghost of Bob Marley. Or no, correction, not Bob Marley. Bob Marley is the singer. Jacob Marley, I should be saying. Jacob Marley. Sorry, I had an email that came through randomly during the watch-along, so I had to answer real quick. Okay, so Scrooge thinks that he's still alone. Maybe he just thinks he's delusional. I mean, maybe he had a drink at the bar, right? That's what he's probably thinking in his head. Look at this. What is that? Is that a pipe? Or is he taking medicine? I wonder why Scrooge is taking so much medicine. Is it to, like, make him be still? Making... Ew, that's gross. He's licking his fingers. I hate when people do that. That's, like, vile and disgusting to me. So he took medicine, maybe to help him sleep at night, because he probably has a guilty conscience of how much of an asshole he is. Perhaps? He's looking under the bed. Did he really think somebody was going to be under the bed, or is he just... He's legitimately spooked? Listen again to the music. It sounds eerie. It's to convey that Scrooge in his head is a little confused, a bit perplexed. Doesn't know what he thought of or he saw. Okay, we got the bells ringing. Yeah, he looks there. He's confused, a little bit bewildered. Just looking around. Look at his eyes shifting. Humbug. That's his favorite saying. Oh, look, the bell's moving again. It's Jacob Marley probably playing mind games with him, perhaps. Okay. Let's see what's going on now. Alright. It's coming down. Look at all those bells. Jacob is really playing mind games with him. He's looking all around. Shifty eye. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. What happened? Stopped all of a sudden. A fast cut. Oh, now here's like lightning. You can see Scrooge is a bit confused here. Ooh, Jacob Marley, walked through the door. Jacob Marley looks like he's in chains of some sort of shackles. Ask me who it was. That's a good line. Jacob Marley. He looks so scared now. So confused. He's seeing his dead partner right before his eyes. What is he going for? What do you want? Much. That's a good line. He's slowly walking in. He's translucent, so you know he's a ghost. It was a really good special effect for 1933. What proof in reality? He's telling him to prove it. What do you doubt? Nothing affects him. Disorder of the stomach makes him liars? Wow, so he thinks he's hallucinating, basically. That's what he's saying, for those of you who are confused. Humbug. He doesn't believe in him. Oh, he's moaning. Silence. He's still moaning. Look at that. What's that sound? Oh, what's that sound? Why is he gonna go? Who's talking about that? Oh, look at that. Watch, watch. It's an intruder. Law and order. It's gotta give him the key. It's gotta tell him to come up that there's an intruder. That's surprising. We'll soon see how real you are. Okay. He's trying to help him. That's what he's trying to tell him here, and he's not. Bah. They're not going to be able to see a ghost. Like, be realistic, right? So they came up. The police. Why are they dressed like leprechauns, right? They're very interesting. Look, they're going to think he's crazy. Or he's drunk, maybe. Even they're laughing. Yeah, they don't believe him. Because it's a ghost. Spirit. Ah, see? They're gonna think that he's drunk. Or he's crazy. But it's spirit. Ah, yep, see, they think he's drunk. That's why it's spirit, as in spirits when you drink spirits. Certain alcohols referred to as spirits. Yeah. Ah, good, good, good. Good hydration there. Alright. See what's going on. So, he's stuck with Jacob Marley again. Look at all those chains. He's got, like, bricks strapped to him. Why? Why is he troubling him? It's pretty obvious. No, see? He's trying to help him. Listen to music again to convey this whimsical moment, scary moment. He's shaking his chains. That's kind of cheap of them to do that, to just have him shake his chain. He's bound to heavy chains, yes. He wears the chains he forged in life. It's the chain you would... Wow. He's gonna tell him that he's gonna wear those chains as well. Wow. He's looking around to see these chains. He's talking metaphorically. No comfort for you. None. None for himself. He's punished for the way he was mean. Uh-oh. See? He's trying to tell him he was punished for it. On the wings of the wind. Interesting. He did. Wow. Captive, bound, double iron. He's been punished. So when he died, he basically went to hell, basically. One life. Poor ignorant Scrooge. He's trying to tell him... Such was I. He was a good man business. See, he respects him as a businessman, but he doesn't realize. Mankind was his business, but he turned away. Yeah, see? Now, Jacob realized the error of his ways, but it's too late for him, so he came back to try to help Scrooge. Look at the, listen to the music here. To see where it could stop. See? It's like I said at the beginning of the movie. Scrooge, with all the wealth that he has, could do so much good, but he chooses not to. He could make this town way better. He has to go. He's throwing out the ghost. He has, so he's been watching over him all this time. As a ghost. He has one chance to escape the same fate. And what's that chance? He's gonna be haunted by free spirits tonight. Yeah, that is the chance. He doesn't want it? Rather not, then you're gonna end up in the same fate. See? So he's trying to help him. Don't leave him. Look at that cool effect there. It's very easy because all you do is basically in the editing process, you would have made the character translucent, dissolvable. You make them very translucent in the film strip so that it looks like they're fading in. It's a very simple effect. Not that people use film strips anymore. They haven't used it since early 90s, I would say. Everything's done on linear editing. Well, technically now it's non-linear editing because you do it on, you know, computers and SD cards and video files as opposed to film strips. I never personally edited on film strips. That was way before my time. I've always been non-linear with hard drives, you know, media files, stuff of that nature. I don't know how to edit on film strips. Nobody uses film strips anyway in this day and age. The most I know how to edit on linear format would be regular tape cassettes that you use for Avid machines where you put the tape cassette in to convert files to DVI format. Like, that's the most I ever did in terms of linear editing, which is still kind of still a little bit non-linear too because you use computers to edit that way. You just use the actual film tapes with actual tape cassettes to be able to. But most traditional film and television stuff won't have you do that. It's just where I went to college, they wanted to teach you how to do that. Because sometimes you have old studios that have like archival footage that's that way, and you need to be able to transcode. So that's why they teach you how to do it. It's rare that you use that skill set, though. It's the Ghost of Christmas Past, and it's a lovely lady, a nice blonde. The light is turning on. I like the fact that they top lit her to kind of simulate that her star is shining from her head. It's the light of gratitude. Never seen it before. Of course not, because you've never been grateful. That's a good line. Men agreed like you who've long forgotten gratitude. Yeah, what is the business? We'll offer the reclamation. Rise and walk with him. Alright. What's happening? He's gonna go with her? Look at the music. To kind of convey that she's a very beautiful ghost. And that this is also, again, another mysterious voyage. Spirits have no fear because they're dead. Yeah, you aren't a spirit. Touch a hand on the heart. He's lucky. She's kind of rizzing him a little bit. So she's lifting him through the skies. So this is the Ghost of Christmas Past. So she's gonna show Ebenezer Scrooge's past right now. Moving around, they're flying. Again, the musical score to convey this is a whimsical, mysterious phenomenon that's going on. And they traveled even through space and time, you could say there. Scrooge looks very happy about this, very, like, in awe as to what's happening here. How far back did she take him, I wonder? So we have gates here. We're using natural lighting for that scene. You see the sunlight? It's his old school, so it's when he was a teenager, boy. So, what's gonna happen? It's happening. We have a horse carriage that's riding with a bunch of children away. Oh, that's his friends. They're not gonna know him anymore. They can't see him. You're a spirit just like her at the moment. Oh, shadows, vision, memories. Yeah, they don't have consciousness. It's just memories. Yeah, you went to school with them. All of them, and were you nice to them? Why are you trembling? The cold. Yeah, that's a good excuse. He's actually excited. Remember, he could walk in blindfold. He's very happy for the first time that Scrooge is very happy. Super, super happy Scrooge is right now. Look at him. It's like he's reliving his childhood and it's making him feel good about himself. Who's that? That's a self. It was him. That's to imply that he's not the man who he is today. He's crying? Cold. He's trying to dismiss that he's crying. Who is that? Scrooge? No. He's staying at school for the holidays. Why? Always do. Why? Talked it over. Wow, so no schooling for... So his dad was even a Scrooge? That's just for children? Wow. That's rough. He knew what's best. So this is kind of what turned Scrooge to kind of his ways, I suppose, right? That it was more important to be studying and learning how to make money as opposed to true Christmas spirit, perhaps. Perhaps indeed. Interesting. He's walking back alone. Poor Scrooge. Maybe Scrooge was potentially a victim of his environment. It's a possibility. Almost certainly. No, he's staring out at the window. He's not happy. The light coming through the window is to convey that there's, there's a film light, so that's supposed to be the sun. It's off on a side that you can't see through the window. That's why it's shining that way. He's crying. He didn't want to be like this. He's upset that he's the only kid that's stuck there on Christmas. You gotta feel bad for him. Just a little bit, right, Dread Knights? Just a little bit, right? Even though he was a victim of his own environment. Oh yeah, his sister come to visit. Okay. His sister's very happy. Oh, he's going back home? Wow, nice. Father's kinding there used to be? Home is like heaven? Is this true? Wow, so she came to pick him up. Wow. God, what a good sister it is. Never come back? Is this like a delusion? Is it actually happening? I wonder. Is he happy? Abby. What an interesting nickname. Notice how the girl looks very similar to the Ghost of Christmas Past. Very similar. She had children before she died. So you never... The nephew... Oh, man. The one that he's not been very kind to. The only remaining bond that he has to his sister who passed away. That's gonna hit him in the feels almost certainly, right, Dread Knights? It should. Jeff Fizwig and Co. Fizwig, that was the place where he met his girlfriend. I'm sorry, that's a spoiler. He was apprenticed there. Look at that. That's him. Fezziwig. That's not him. He's happy. He's reliving his past. He had a very happy past. So what turned him to be so crotchety and old miser? Was it money, greed, fortune got in the way of things? You know what they say? Money corrupts people, absolutely. Especially those who never had it and then they eventually get it. You gotta be careful of that, Dread Knights. It's a very important tale to tell. The time, sir. Ooh. 5 minutes overtime. He's laughing. He's just teasing them. Wow. He had an apprenticeship at a very early age. Well, back then, I guess there wasn't too much schooling, right, per se. Oh, they're closing up shop. So, look at his actual boss back then let them go early. But notice Scrooge was nothing like his old boss whatsoever. Very, 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 very... Very interesting, the contrast between... They wanted to show the contrast. Okay. Let's see. Tomorrow. Holiday. They don't want him to spend any of it. So they're eating... Oh, they're gonna eat Christmas dinner with him. Cool. Good job, good job. What a nice boss he was. Why did Scrooge not learn the value? Look, he even gave them a raise and a bonus. Man. A bonus. Yeah. It's a sovereign. That would have been a lot of money, too. But for these children, especially. So what happened? He's crying. He's upset. Something, yes. And what was it? He was very kind to him. Yeah, he's dead. And what happened with you? Yeah, you should have repaid the kindness. You have a clock, Bob Cratchit. If you gave the clock? Yeah, that's true. Business is business. It's not a good businessman if you don't do that. Your times grow short. The black years of his life. Enslavement to greed. Yes. She's gonna show him all that? No, leave him. Wow. He literally choked the ghost out of his existence? That's crazy. Yeah. He falls back asleep. He's gonna think that was all a dream. Well, we're gonna get the second ghost. This will be the ghost of Christmas Present. Maybe Christmas Present can do a better job than Christmas Past. Because Christmas Past didn't fare too well in doing what they were supposed to do, right? I don't know. Okay. No, he fell asleep. He's looking at the time. Our ghost hasn't visited him yet. This is a bit odd, is it not, Dread Knights? He's looking around, scared. You can see. Golden movie rule. Show, don't tell. Show, don't tell. Show, don't tell. Show, don't tell. Okay, so he's looking on a bit perplexed. He's looking around. He hasn't found the dude whatsoever. Alright, that's a nice shot of him opening. Oh, look at this guy. This guy is very festive for the ghost of Christmas Present. Look at that. He looks like practically a mix between Santa Claus and Jesus. He's a ghost of Christmas Present. He's very jolly, that's for certain. Wow. He's very, very jovial, that's for certain. No. He hasn't seen this ghost ever before. He did? Huge number of brothers. Interesting. Is he a little drunk to be, Dread Knights? Does he look like he enjoyed some of this wine? Okay, he's a massive dude. What is that he's holding? Is it a horn? He wants to see actually how Christmas is every night. Touch the robe. Okay. They teleport? Ooh. Cloud effect there. Nice top lighting again. So at the bakery. Oh, look at this. Who's this guy? Yeah, what are they doing? Oh, so the poor have to bring their dinner to the baker. Are they married? Oh, wow. Why are you being mean to him? What did he do? He used, like, some type of horn and he made them jolly? Oh, wow. He's got a magic horn that makes people nice. Can I get that horn, Dread Knights? Can you guys give me that for Christmas? So I can make people nicer to me? Yeah. Christmas cheer, probably. It's a spirit. He gave them alcohol. of love. Oh, that's good. Oh, that makes it basically Christmas cheer. Oh, look at that. Is there a peculiar feel? What's the flavor? So a poor one. The light is being shined directly in the middle of this particular shot, which is very different than you would when they were in the hallway corridor part. Then they switched to natural lighting, but there you have him. Definitely there's a film light in the corridor scenes. Wow. Look, they're going to celebrate with each other. And it did stop that. Why is Ebenezer Scrooge happy about that? Is he slowly changing and transforming his ways in this movie? Perhaps. So they're going to go to the church? They're going to teleport again? Oh, he's just going to lead them there. I thought he was going to teleport again. Okay, so they're in a church, say, this area. We have them singing Joyful and Triumphant. I can't sing this song or even tell you. I don't want to get DMCA. Look at this nice choir. They're singing it. Very Christian themes there. You got top lighting again, so they probably have a crane that's shining the light. Probably from the, looks like, mostly from the left-hand side. Oh, look! It's Ebenezer Scrooge's nephew and his wife-to-be. Look at them. They're very happy and in love with each other. Look at that. This guy never has lost his spirit whatsoever. He's like the upstanding model citizen. And yet you have Scrooge, who's the complete opposite of that. Yeah. It's obvious that they love each other, too. Yeah, they were lucky. Why will their love soon fade? He thinks the love will grow. Look, see? Scrooge changing his ways. He realizes it. He's starting to soften in his viewpoints here. He's starting to realize the error of his ways. Wow, those people are practically ready to make out church. You can't do that. Gotta stay civil here. Only allowed to kiss in church if you're getting married. Oh, look at it. It's Bob Cratchit. Bob Cratchit probably has a lot he has to pray for. Remember, he got fired by freaking Scrooge. Uh-oh. He's looking downward. It's Tiny Tim. Remember, Tiny Tim's health isn't that well. Look at poor Tiny Tim. Happy! He's a good trooper. Look at Bob. Bob's looking on with tears in his eyes. Yeah, I don't think he has even told anybody that he's gotten fired yet. Oh, it looks like Tiny Tim might be in a lot of pain, too. Bob Cratchit is trying to be a good sport of everything. Oh, boy. Poor Tiny Tim. Poor Bob. Is there anybody else in this church scene that they should be seeing? So this is not Christmas Day, right? Because it's Christmas present, so I guess this is Christmas. The lead up to Christmas, or is this Christmas Day itself? He's just jumping around. Never really understood that part of the story too well. So Bob Cratchit is carrying Tiny Tim in his arms, so he doesn't have to walk. Oh look, his friend again. He meets up with him. Ebenezer Scrooge's nephew. Uh-oh. No secrets? Is he telling him? She's very pretty. Wow. Well, Tim has a good eye for women, I suppose. That's his wife to be. She's father. Are they gonna get... They're gonna walk off? Well, they're very happy. So what's gonna happen now? Why is everybody sliding? Ooh. They gotta be careful they don't get hit here. Wait, they're gonna slide? You can't. He's gonna get injured. No, don't do that in front of the church. Listen to your wife to be. This doesn't seem like this is a safe idea. Top lighting. That is actually not the sun, I don't think, in this particular scene. Because of the dark. Well, it could be. It could be natural lighting with the top side. But they would have to film the scene in the afternoon if that's the case. Uh-oh. It's the priest. What's happening? Why is he telling them all off? See, the priest sent them away. No playing. He's acting like a grown-up. Why does he have no soul? He doesn't appreciate the good slide. I mean, it's the priest, man. Is it gonna actually slide when nobody's watching? Oh, priest. This is how you break a hip, old man. I don't think you want to do this necessarily. Oh, he slid pretty well, though. Good job. See? He was getting in one. He just didn't want anybody to watch. Or they guys like they better not fall and break something or die. That would be really unfortunate. Okay, they seem very good. Oh, they fell. Well, they're definitely in love, because usually if you're with a girl and you slide like that and fall, she'd probably be very angry and yell at you. So we have Bob Cratchit and Tiny Tim. I will say this particular part is a little bit dragged out. I don't know if we need this much, even though everybody's got Christmas spirit. Tell me when Tiny Tim will live. How do you even know that he's not going to be sick? By the future. He's going to die, yeah. I guess he had polio? Right? Something he had to have. What would... With the kind of money... Yeah, Bob Cratchit on money, especially after you fired him. Yep. Consequences of your actions coming back to bite you in the ass, Scrooge. Wow, he's going to die in a year. But what of it? Wow. Decrease the population. He's turning his words from the beginning of the movie against him, right? What is he going to show him now? Is he going to show him actually in the house there? Look at them having that family dinner. Probably the last dinner they're going to have for a while. Uh-oh. What did they get? Did they get the goose? What's got into the father and Tim? Oh, they weren't late. There they are. They were taking the long way home. Probably Tim wasn't feeling good. There's a goose for Christmas. Who's this? Is this the girlfriend of the son? Who is this? Why is she cold? Who is this person? They're just introducing characters but not telling anybody. Are they girlfriends to the sons? It looks like it seems, maybe. What's the surprise here? Is it a niece or something? I don't know. I'm very confused as to what's going on. Uh-oh. Martha. Oh, they're playing the trick. Is that his sister, maybe? Who is this? We don't know who she is. It's never established a movie. I'm confused. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like the narratives when they tell stuff like this. Maybe sister? Has to be a sister, right? Or an aunt? Well, aunt is sister for them, right? I don't know. I don't get it. Is he going to tell her? Martha. Who is Martha, though? Sweetheart? It will be sour. Who's... Father? Oh, that's his daughter. So his daughter went probably to study from school somewhere far away, maybe? Oh, he's not going to tell? Oh, the daughter can see through it. Trick of hand. Cratchit. Wow. Is he going to tell a lie here? A white lie? Something is wrong. Yeah. He doesn't want to tell the rest of them. But he has so much faith in his daughter. Wow. She could see through him. Yeah, that's a rough one on Christmas. Got fired on Christmas Eve. That's messed up. No. Doesn't want to ruin the Christmas. He shouldn't have. Make him feel better. Why would that make him feel better? They're gonna, like, just a farce for this, perhaps? Interesting. Oh, she's got to keep a false face, too. Get the goose. They're going to have a very good family dinner. How are they going to afford to pay for the goose that was cooked? Ooh. Well, at least it's good that they don't have to... Why does it look so small? Wasn't this goose bigger before? Am I wrong about that? Didn't it look a lot bigger in the picture? Reasonable. I'd like to... Whoa, whoa, whoa. You don't want to say that, Tiny Tim. That's a bad word to say in this day and age. Well, hey. Wow. And now what? The pudding? There's actually a pudding, so they had a piece. At least he made the best out of Christmas, despite the fact he got fired. Uh-oh. Who would have stolen it? Wow, look at Tiny Tim. He's so scared that there's not actually going to be any dinner, or, excuse me, snack. Top lighting coming from the left-hand side. That would have been a regular incandescent light. Nice shadows. Very decent sound design for 1938 too. There's not like a... The reason why there's a whole bunch of curtains here is to... And also a tablecloth is to prevent the echoes in the room. So if you put a lot of fabrics in a room, it helps with the acoustics so it doesn't... That's why some streamers, actually, you'll see have, like, sound panels, all these foam panels, throughout their room, or they'll do it in a closet, or they'll throw, like, curtains if they have the space for it, because it kind of drowns out the sound. Oh, look at the bird. Well, no, this is pudding, correction. So they're getting the pudding. Everybody's happy, look at this. This flaming pudding? Why did he steal a bite from it? No, she just seems very happy. He's so happy, so loving. He might be the ideal husband, right? Model husband. Except now he has no job. She doesn't want any. Oh, because they had to split it between them because they didn't have enough money for it to go all around. At least they shared. The true meaning of Christmas, they're sharing. Oh, man. They're awful. Is he gonna tell his wife, finally, when they're away? Chestnuts on the fire. What is he drinking? What is that? Well, he's flattering his wife again. Yeah, he is model husband here. Good job, good job. Good job. 3 more. 5. Oh, what is he counting? The chestnuts? The largest, but what? He's tried to make the best Christmas to all of them. Here's the next Christmas. But we all know what's going to happen at next Christmas. Oh boy. Is he going to tell them? Wow, Merry Christmas to Mr. Scrooge, despite the fact that he fired him. He's still willing to wish him a Merry Christmas. Oh, he's going to tell him a story? Wow, these kids really love their dad. This scene, I will admit, is dragging out quite a bit, though. I don't think you needed to hold it this long. Feels like they were trying to fill the time in the movie with something. Okay, so they cut away from that, because if that scene extended any longer, it would have been overstaying its welcome, in my personal opinion. Why are you going to hear Bob's story? Lantern. You can't. There's no time for it. You have to go back. He still has to be visited by another ghost. Now, why was he so excited as to what's going on in Bob Cratchit's house when you fired the dude? Could it be that his heart is warming up a little bit? Oh, look. And it's the governor. Not that he's really the governor, but this is Scrooge's nephew with his wife-to-be. See, he couldn't be angry. It's blood. He punches himself. Wow. He has money, yeah. No use of it. Very little. Wow, see? He's psychoanalyzing him. More money, more problems, right? What's a wonderful idea? What game? Where are they playing a game of? Young Man's Bluff? How do you play that? To a toast. Wow, that's rough, but... Feel how happy by contrast. Wow. That's messed up. Man. That's kind of low-key being a little bit mean to his uncle, but I guess he kind of deserves it, considering everything, right? You can see. Okay, so what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? What's so confusing here? He's gonna chase the women around? So he's using a blindfold gag here? What's the point in a game like that? It seems like weird. Again, this particular scene for me, again, feels like it's a lot of filler and just dragging out to get the conclusion. Because they don't have too much of a runtime here. What is he gonna do? Oh, he's gonna propose to her right there and right now. You don't like Christmas is a good point. It's a time for fools. Yeah. You won't go with it? You can't do that. You're gonna stay. You can't be. Yeah, he doesn't like Christmas. He does like it. He's changing. He's changing his tune. He loves Christmas. He's starting to warm up now. But it's too late. He still has to be visited by other people. He's got a smile on his face. He's starting to learn the true meaning of Christmas. But is it enough time for him to be able to change the errors of his ways, Dread Knights? I wonder, Dread Knights. I wonder, is it enough time for him to change? Oh, he's laughing, but he just got visited by something. Where is he? Looks like he's transported to a gravesite of some sort. Could it be? Could it be, Dread Knights? Is this? This looks like a cemetery of some sort. Or some type of wasteland. Oh, look at that hooded figure walking into the shot. That's a really nice shot there. This guy is ready to claim a soul, perhaps. It's a ghost. A ghost of what, though? Could this be the ghost of what's yet to come, or the ghost... Yeah, Christmas yet to come. They said did it just like the... It's a Grim Reaper, literally. Yep. It's a Grim Reaper, too. Ghost of the future what? Oh, look, he's already willing to change his mind. He can't speak. Lead on, Ishafal. See, he's already a changed man in this version of it. In different versions of A Christmas Carol, he's still not a changed man yet. And he's still very convicted to the idea that he can still be a miser. So that's interesting. Please pardon any noise that you hear in the background. I do live in a noisy city. From time to time, you will hear emergency services. My apology. I can't control that. Oh, died. Who died? Who knows? Who cared? Oh. He hasn't left it to me, so I think it's safe to say Scrooge dies in the future. Yeah, nobody's even gonna go to his funeral. Volunteer going? If lunch is provided? Wow. He wasn't his best friend. Everybody's gonna try to get to the money, I guess, I suppose. Who's this? He's pointing to him. Who's this? Who is this? Who are those people? Business associates. Oh, look at that. They're not very happy with him. Seasonable for Christmas. So he died during Christmas season. That's interesting to know. Is that it? He's still pointing, motioning him to follow him. Oh, he took him literally to the morgue? No, he died in his bed. Interesting. Died in his sleep, perhaps. Not even showing the grave of Tiny Tim. Some productions will show Tiny Tim's grave before they show Scrooge's deathbed. No, nobody's trying for his death because you were a crotchety, mean old man the whole way through. Nobody cares for you. Oh, man. They're pointing to them, too. What happened here? Near Father's time. Past it, what happened with the dad? Uh-oh. Tiny Tim, really fast. What's going on? They know something's wrong with Tiny Tim. Oh, look, they're talking in past tense. Tiny Tim's dead. Remember, Ghost of Present said that if he didn't actually get his job back and make money, he wouldn't be able to cure Tiny Tim of his diseases. Oh, there's Bob. Looks like he found another job, though, in the future. Maybe? Could he have been poor for the whole year? How they would have been afford to eat and even have candles, if that's the case. Bob Cratchit seems very upset. Heartbroken. Distressed, even. Dread Knights. Could it be? Could this be the end? By the way, Dread Knights, Merry Christmas, because at this precise moment, even though Scrooge hasn't said Merry Christmas yet, it is Christmas time here on the East Coast. So Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching this with me. I wanted to do something very special. We have 10 minutes left. So let's make the next 10 minutes for Christmas very special. Hope you all have a very good Christmas, a very special time with your family, friends, loved ones, whatever. He's drinking his tea. He's remembering his dead son. Look at that. He's got tears in his eyes. That's a very well lit scene with the wife. Oh, man. Look at that. He's so sad. He's heartbroken. and felt with us. Who is the soul that he's talking about? Oh boy. How gentle Tim was. Wow. Poor them. It's like if Tiny Tim died today. He's very happy. No, he's not. He's sad, because the loss of a child would be devastating. Yeah, poor Tim. He's not even so much sad about his death, more so about Tiny Tim. Sorry they never feel for consequences of your action. Isn't it obvious, Ebenezer? It's obvious who it is. It's you, bro. It's gonna take him to the graveyard. Very poetic, this particular part in the movie. Very poetic scene. He's just there. Took him. The slow trudge. We all know who it is, right? It's pretty obvious. Answer him, spirit. Look at the mystical music. Kind of eerie, unsettling, because that's to convey the emotion of Scrooge. That his mind right now, his thoughts, he's unsettled, eerie, concerned, scared. Look at that's a great line. Very good, powerful line he just said. Tell me if that's true. Not that part, but the part before it. Look, he's looking down. He sees it. Ebenezer Scrooge. That's you, man. That's who nobody was. Yeah. You were the man, yep. And that's you dead. Why show him? Because past hope. You're not past hope. Look at that. He's waiting to change his will. Look at that. He finally had his epiphany. He'll love past, present, future. He'll be a kind man. Wow, look at that. All it took was him dying old and alone that it was able enough to change his stance. Tell him that's not Zan. Oh, he's begging for mercy. Please. And he wakes up. And it's Christmas Day. Again, Merry Christmas, even though it would have happened 2 minutes ago. But, again, Merry Christmas. This will officially be Christmas Day for him. So he's going to be opening the curtain here to greet everybody. There's not too much more left in the movie, about 7 minutes. Scrooge got a lot of correcting to do. He's happy. Look at him. He knows. He's checking his heart to see if he's still beating. Grabbing himself to know that he's not a ghost. Look at his face. It's whimsical. He hears the bells. Look at his smile. He's completely changed in mannerisms. The actor who played him did a phenomenal job. Really captured a very transformative Mr. Scrooge. Ooh, look at the kid. What's today? He's asking him. Yes, today. It's Christmas Day. It is Christmas Day, Trick Nights. Now it's officially Christmas Day. Oh, intelligent boy indeed. Remarkable boy. Price turkey. That's hanging there. He wants to buy the most expensive price turkey. Go buy it. With what money? He doesn't have money. You gotta give him money. Go buy it and bring back. Wow. You gave him a whole bunch of money. That kid's gonna run for that. That's a lot of money he just gave him. Notice the music. It's jovial, happy, jolly. That's to convey the emotion that has changed in Scrooge. That he's not crotchety. That he's happy and jolly. What is he shaving? He doesn't have anything on his face to shave, in my personal opinion. Look at that. Not very believable his laugh, though, in that particular scene. He closed the door. Let's check and see if that's actual Jacob Marley. Look at that big goose that he's got. Very well lit scene there. Oh, the girl's coming to walk through. His gates are open. I thought he would have lived in property or would have been completely closed off. Oh, look, it's the guys that were asking for money before. They look so perplexed at his emotions and his happy and jolliness. And that is my name, and it may not be pleasant to you. I gotta remember that line for the future. Yes, he's gonna give him money. Gonna give him donations. Say thank you and Merry Christmas. Say thank you. Yeah, it is super generous there. Come and see him. Okay. Good. So he's gonna give them a lot of money to help them with their endeavors. So he's completely trained. Now he's giving to people. Okay, he's going... I think this is the Bob Cratchit Tower. It should be Bob Cratchit, right? Because that's the next stop. I would not be mistaken. Look at it, he's happy. Is he gonna play this mean? Fred. Oh no, he didn't go to see Bob. He went to see his nephew first. Interesting. I thought he would have went to see his nephew last. Who's this? It's his uncle. He looks so perplexed. I would be too. Wait, he's happy. And the smile changed him. He's confused. Is it gonna actually... Everybody's gonna be shocked when they see him. Everybody's so confused. No, it really is his uncle. And Christmas is... I'm like... Yes, he did. It was stupid of him. I won't say it. Look, he's just a changed man. He's a changed man. And the nephew's so perplexed, though, right? Like, why was so changed? He was wondering probably inside, like, did Ebenezer get dementia all of a sudden or something? What is he whispering to her? Huh. What is he doing? Can you tell him? What did he do for him? Can we know, the viewer, exactly what's going on? They're so happy, but could we know? As the viewer? It's kissing. Did he grant the permission to marriage? It was in your place. We'll never know what he told them. Maybe he was going to give them money to pay for the wedding. I would assume. Maybe that's what it was. Oh, look, he's helping them. The gifts. Look at how many gifts, man. Look at all this. So they're going to give him an even bigger goose for dinner today? Oh, look, it's Bob. Bob's, like, scared of this dude at this point. Wow. Bob is like, what the hell's going on? Look at all these presents. Good wife, wow. Where is Tiny Tim? Out in the back. Go get him. Bring him here. Bring him all here. Look at Bob Cratchit's like so confused. He's probably thinking he's gonna foreclose his house. Yeah, what is Scrooge doing here? He's crazy quite mad. Look at this. Look, so he thinks Scrooge went crazy. That's funny. He's got me. Look, they're willing to call like the police because they think that he's actually Scrooge is gonna hurt them. That is hilarious. That's probably the one way that I've never expected Scrooge to be portrayed in any movie. Look at all the presents that he gave them. Look at that. Oh, look. And it's his friends there too. He thought he went crazy. No, he's not crazy. Tell him to wait. The presents he wanted to give you. He is alright, right? He made him his partner. He made the nephew a partner in this telling, but in the Mickey's Christmas Carol, he made Bob the partner. Which is kind of messed up. Poor Bob. Bob kind of got the short end of the deal here. Look at she's hiding in the closet. Isn't God such a mean man, right? That can scare people just by his presence. Uh-oh. Look, he's gonna pretend to be mean. Pass out the punch. So they're gonna have Christmas dinner together now? But Bob should be a partner too, don't you think? He's raising his salary. By how much? Is you sure he's not mental? It's funny. And Peter? Oh, they're gonna give Peter a job too? What about Tiny Tim? Everything for everybody. Wow, look, they're just good friends now. He doesn't know how to say speeches. Oh, he's gonna toast. Oh, look at that. He's completely changed. He's a really good actor. I think he did the role of Scrooge probably the best. That's why I chose the 1938 film. Never mind. Tiny Tim with the whimsical line, God bless us, everyone. And a happy ending for everybody, including Mr. Scrooge. Changed. The end. Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer picture. A very, very good movie. I think this was probably the most appropriate way to lead into Christmas Day. Again, Ebenezer Scrooge, played by Reginald Owen, did an amazing job. Gene Lockhart as Bob Cratchit. Miss Cratchit, Kathleen Lockhart, that were married in real life. I'm trying to see Fred, Barry McKay. He did a very good job as well. Marley's Ghost, Leo, G. Carroll. Very, very good. Alright, Dread Knights, that is officially the end of A Christmas Carol 1938. And it is actually officially Christmas Day now. Thank you for hanging out with me. I do greatly appreciate it. It is kind of late on the East Coast right now. It's midnight, and I have other things to do for Christmas as well. As a reminder, I am not streaming on Christmas Day, because technically we led into Christmas Day. I will be off for Christmas Day. Next stream will be Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern, when on the schedule I have here written Monster Hunter World. That might get changed to something else, but that's the plan at the moment. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. Have a great Christmas. I hope you all have a very happy and well one. Enjoy your families if you have it. Enjoy your friends, loved ones, whatever. It's the holidays. It's the time to be together with the people that you love. So make sure you go and do that with the people that you love, right? With that being said, thank you to everybody that hung out with me tonight. Thank you to everybody that hung out at the earlier watch-alongs. I do greatly appreciate it, and most importantly, I appreciate you. I will see you Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Have a very Merry Christmas.